Greetings gamers and welcome to MVPiece, the show where I pick the most valuable pieces out of your favorite board games. Today's game is overflowing with danger that'll make you wet your pants. No, because there's flooding, the water's rising, the island is sinking and the water's rising and your pants will get wet. Never mind, we're playing Forbidden Island. Forbidden Island is a fantastic introduction to the cooperative adventure genre, and the first title in the Forbidden series. Racing to explore the island and recover its treasures before it sinks into the deep blue sea, Forbidden Island has many ways to lose, only one way to win. Just like there can only be one MVPiece. Competing for the title, we have 1 water meter with the water level marker, 28 treasure cards, 24 flood cards, 6 adventurer cards, 6 wooden ponds, 24 island tiles, and 4 treasure figurines. Now, as you can see, we are waist deep in components to look at. So let's dive in. The adventurer cards pair with the wooden pawns, representing different roles that players can take on. Each has their own unique abilities to help you on your adventure, adding some healthy variety to your team's composition. The navigator navigates, the pilot can fly, the diver can swim, and the engineer engines. You get the idea. The treasure figurines are displayed to remind us what we're risking our lives for. The statue of the wind, the earth stone, the crystal of fire, and the ocean's chalice. It is incredibly satisfying to earn the privilege of capturing one of these treasures for your team. And these pieces are absolutely fun to collect and to hold. The island tiles represent all of the exotic locales we will be exploring on the island, each very distinct and beautifully illustrated. When you draw the named location from the flood deck, you simply flip that tile to its blue flooded side. Unless it's already at the blue flooded side, in which case it sinks. Lost to the sea. And if certain locations are lost, like your escape helicopter, the game is lost. Some locations are the only places certain treasures can be captured. If those locations sink and you can't collect that treasure, we lose. At the end of every turn, you collect treasure cards, which are mostly good, helping you capture the ancient treasures or aiding in your traversal around the sinking island. However, looking inside the treasure deck are the devious Waters Rise cards, escalating the danger for the rest of the game. So whether drawing something good or drawing something bad, the treasure deck is always exciting. With an equal amount of excitement, but a much stronger emphasis on the bad somethings, flood cards are a relentless hurdle for players to overcome. Each card in the flood deck corresponds to a tile on the island. Clever mechanics also keep the flood deck dynamic, as cards are filtered out during gameplay and early flooded areas remain in a state of constant risk. Keep a close watch on the flood deck. Finally, the water level meter and level marker, the looming presence over our treacherous journey, measuring our panic as the waters rise and rise, inching us toward our demise and dictating how much of our remaining island is flooded every turn. Each notch it climbs a blow to morale until we strengthen our resolve to complete our mission. The game's difficulty is also easily adjusted by starting your adventure at predetermined water levels. And if the waters rise too high, you lose. And that is every piece inside Forbidden Island. There is so much to love about this perilous game, but only one piece makes the biggest splash as the MVPiece. And the winner is... the Crystal of Fire treasure figurine. Okay, there's lots of great components that were strongly considered for the title here. The water meter is a fantastic tension centerpiece. The sandbag special action card incredibly helpful in a pinch. And I'm quite partial to the engineer roll, which is extra efficient at shoring up flooded tiles. But there is just something about this flame I am completely drawn to every time I play. It's my personal favorite of the treasure pieces. With its cool design and jewel-like appearance, it's always the one I want to capture first. Helplessly hypnotized by its crimson allure. You know that scene in Aladdin where Abu is looking at the ruby in the Cave of Wonders? That's this. The Crystal of Fire is my MVPiece for Forbidden Island, but I want to know what your prized possession is. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time on...
It burns us. The sun burns us.